Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Life with Annie on a super dark morning. So I'm actually doing my Super Saturday video on Friday because I'm going to serve it at a lunch today. Some of my family are coming over and we're going to have this for lunch, but it won't post until tomorrow. So it's going to be our sort of Super Saturday, but done on Friday kind of thing. We do have a birthday party to go to tomorrow, so I needed to get this done for that. So this week's edition of Super, S-O-U-P, Saturday, is going to be the slow cooker white chicken chili. I've made white chicken chili before. I'm not sure if this is the same recipe I've used, but I love that soup, and I think most of my family loves it. So that's what we're going to do. The measurements I'm going to give you are for one recipe, but I'm going to double it because I want them to be able to take some home with them if they would like to. So you may see me putting in more than I'm telling you, but I'm just doubling it. You're going to need 1.5 pounds of chicken breasts. It says that chicken thighs work great too in this recipe. I've already put my chicken down in my crock pot here. And you're going to need 30 ounces of cannellini beans, which is 2 cans of the cannellini beans, and you want to drain them. That's what they are. And then you're going to need 8.7 ounce can of whole kernel corn, drained, or 2 cups of frozen corn. So I've got my corn here, and I drained that. You're going to need 30 ounces of chicken broth or chicken stock, which is 2 15-ounce cans, or you can do 4 cups of water and 2 chicken bouillon cubes if you want to do that. So I've got some stock here, and then I've got a little extra since I'm doubling it, so I'll add that to it. Then you're going to need 4 ounces of the fire roasted green chilies, or 1 diced poblano pepper. And let me grab my chilies here. I've got a couple of cans of those for my version. And let's see. And then you're going to need a cup of yellow onion diced. I did this last night. I did a lot of this last night, so I've got my onion here. Then for your spices, you're going to need a teaspoon of salt, 1/4 teaspoon of pepper, a teaspoon of chili powder, a teaspoon of cumin, 1/2 teaspoon of oregano, 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder. And I did this last night too. I just measured out all my spices. Now these are double portions, so, but it's everything I just read to you times 2. But I've got all my spices here ready to go. And then you're gonna put all of that in here. Let it cook for, I think it said on high for 4 hours or on low for 8 hours. That's why I'm up early, because they're coming over around 11 and I need to get this going. So guess what time it is? It's 4:21 a.m. But that's okay. I'm going to just dump everything in here and get this thing going. So I'm putting my cannellini beans in. If you see me putting in more than I just read, remember I'm doubling this recipe. So last night I went to bed about, it was a little after 9, I think. And I woke up and I had no clue what time it was. It was as dark as it could be. There were no lights. I usually leave, well, there's usually the clock light. I usually leave a little light on just to kind of see if you have to get up in the night or something. There were no lights on, and it startled me, so I kind of raised up in bed, and Matt said, "What's wrong?" I said, "Did the power go out?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "Well, what time did it go out?" He said, "About 10 something last night." And I said, "Have you reported it?" He said, "Yeah." He said, "They said there was like 2,500 people were out." So he said that they said that we'd be back on by 2:30, I think. So I've got all my beans in there, y'all. Now I'm going to add my corn. so he said that they were going to have it back on by about 2:30. So I thought, well, I need to make sure I get up in time to get this soup going. So I kind of laid there a little bit, and I'm gonna go ahead and add my onions in. And I decided, I fell back asleep, but I didn't. It was about 11 something when I woke up, I think. I decided I was just gonna get up, come in here, stay in the living room, curl up, and just kind of wait till, you know, I could come in here and get this soup going, because I had no power at that point. So anyway, it came on, I was watching TV, it came on about 12, no, between, maybe around 12 o'clock. So I decided I'm just going to go ahead and get up and get started on this soup. So go ahead and add some of this stock in here, or broth. I've got part stock, part broth. And I'm going to go ahead and put these chilies in. I've got 2 cans. And they're it called for the fire roasted. You could use the just regular chilies if that's all you have. I'll put a couple of cans of those in. And let's see, we get all of our seasonings in here. It's already smelling good with all these spices. Of the stock. Make sure I've got everything in here: the chicken, the beans, the corn, the stock, the green chilies, the onion, salt, pepper, chili powder, cumin, oregano, garlic powder, and then I'm going to go ahead and add most of this. And then you're going to cook it, like I said, on high for 4 hours or low for 8 hours. And then when it's done, you're going to shred the chicken. And then you're going to add in 1 cup of sour cream and 1/8 of a cup of minced cilantro. So I'll do that, you know, right before it's done. So I'm going to give this a quick stir. I didn't use a crock pot liner in here. Sometimes I will with soup, sometimes I won't. But actually it's kind of early and I just didn't even think about it. I thought about it last night and I usually lay one beside it, but I'm just trying to get this going, so I didn't really think about it. But I did, fortunately, get some of my prep work done last night. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put this over here. Oh, this is heavy. Let me do it like this. I think I'd stand a better chance of not dropping it. I'll pop this in my crock pot here, which I have turned on. Woo! And that is hot too. Get this lid on here. And while I'm standing over here, y'all, I'm going to plug up my coffee because I need it. I need to go ahead and have that cup of coffee. All right, so we've got our, let's see if y'all can see. We've got our crock pot right there. I got my coffee in. And so, yeah, I think we got everything in there. Slow cooker white chicken chili. And then I will show y'all when it gets done and I'm ready to serve it. I just wanted to get this going. So I may do another little video to go with this soup for Saturday. So watch for that. And yesterday was the first day of fall. So today I think they said it was actually going to feel like fall. It was like close to 90 yesterday and the day before. It's been terribly, terribly hot. But I think today it's going to feel like fall is here. So let me get my coffee, and then you may see me in a little bit to do something else that Mama loves, because she's coming. Thank y'all for watching. Okay, so we're getting it started here. Okay, the soup started, so let's get Annie started. Thank y'all for watching this week's edition of Super Saturday.